welcome to day 6, which must be yeah, day 6 Thursday. Yeah, because it's day 7 tomorrow Friday. As you can see, I've moved from over that side into the boatyard moorings here. I need to top up with some water, so I can do that while I'm here. But yeah, it's a bit of an overcast day, some blue sky over there. It's getting off quite late actually, it's getting off 10 o'clock if it hasn't gone 10 o'clock already. But I'm in no rush, still no plan of action. I think it's just going to be like a cruise today, and if I fancy stopping somewhere I'll just stop, so that is the plan at the moment. Going to have another quick look in Latham's while I'm here as well, before I set off. See if there's anything that catches my eye, takes my fancy. No more cakes though. I've got another cream cake to eat and a caramel shortbread thing, chocolate caramel shortbread, which will keep me going the next couple of days. So I'm not going to be greedy and get more. He says, with his fingers crossed. But yeah, I'll update you when there's more to show. With it being a Thursday, there's not that many day boats that have been taken out by looks of things. I mean, some might have gone out first thing, but they've still got quite a few in. Even the picnic boats that you saw just down the other side there, they've not been hired out. So I've just been back into Latham's, and I promise you, I did not buy a cake. Whether you decide to believe me or not is another matter, but there is no cake inside this bag. There is sausage rolls. So that's lunch sorted. So what I'm going to do now is get the water tanks topped up. I will say though, with Belmore TC, you're going to have to excuse the compressor noise as we walk past here. Belmore TC must have a very big water tank. Oh, good timing. Because every time I filled up, it's not taking very long at all, and I've used quite a bit of water. So yeah, it must have a huge tank. so not topping up every day. If there's only a couple of you, might not be an issue. But yeah, top up the water and then set off down the river, and then yeah, just go from there really. If I see somewhere I want to stop, I'll stop. If not, I'll keep going. But I'll update you guys soon. best way to moor your boat in a narrow river. I get they're probably doing some work, but come on lads, still, use your common sense. But I was saying, well, they can't go side on. So it's another first for the trip. I have moored up at St Benet's. I've not done this before either, so that's a couple of new places now on this week's visit that I've been to that's different. Obviously the only thing that is here is the Abbey, which is just over there. Obviously we'll have a look around it like we normally do. I'm not going to film it really because you've seen it all before, and I'm also going to take the reverse walk into Ludham. I usually walk from Ludham to here, but this time I'm going to walk from here to Ludham. So that's the plan, and then I'll probably stay here overnight because I'm right on the end, so I'm not going to be disturbing anybody. And yeah, I'm also going to try and get out a bit later on when it gets a bit darker and take some nice shots of the Abbey, because I realised yesterday that my phone takes some nice shots in the dark. So you might have seen a couple of that I've posted on Facebook during the week. But yeah, it'd be quite nice to get some atmospheric pictures of the Abbey. So I've doubled up the rear rope, as you can see. I can't do it at the front because there's only one, but yeah, we should be good here for the night now. So I'll catch you in a bit. So we'll have a look around the Abbey and the gatehouse on the way back, but for now we're going to be going this way, which is a footpath that takes you to Ludham Bridge, as you can see up there on the sign, and it's all the way, well, that sort of direction. So the next clip you should see will be me at the bridge. So we're just approaching the bridge now. Road's over there, the path goes round to the right hand side and then up past that little stables over there in the horse box. I mean, it's not hot, don't get me wrong, but wish I hadn't bought a bloody coat. Having to carry the bloody thing. But I think, as I've walked all this way, I think I deserve an ice cream from bridge doors. And then I think we'll stop for a bit, chill out, watch the boat traffic going through the bridge. Not film anything that's not funny or inappropriate, because if it was me that was ballsing things up or had made an error or mistake, I wouldn't want it to be on film. So we're just going to sit there, chill out. Oh. And also, glad I brought these with me, these bad boys, especially when it's well, like this. There's no way I should fall over with these shoes on, but weather first. Anyways, catch you in a bit. So as you can see, I'm just sitting on the, well, you can see now, I'm sitting on the bench next to Ludham Bridge. It was absolute chaos when I first got here and I was on that side. There's probably about 6, maybe 7 boats waiting to go through, and there was a couple of boats coming through from the other side, but what the people on the other side didn't understand or realise was the tide was going out, so it was very hard for the boats on this side of the bridge to hold station to let them come through. But everyone was fine. There was no road rage or river rage, there was no banging, there was no crashes, so everyone did well. But as you can see, these posts here, the one with the green tops on, and there's also a sign on the bank there, these are for a demasting area for the bridge and yachts, but people do still moor here and take up the room, which is not the right thing to do. I mean, this one, White Champagne, could have gone back to the posts down there in front of Sunset Horizon. They probably just have squeezed on, maybe have tied their front rope onto this first green post there, they might have been okay, but they decided to leave the boat there, which is fine if that's what they want to do. I don't think there's any rules as such, but it would be a courtesy thing to not moor in front of the areas that are especially there for yachts. But there we go. But I'm going to stay here for a bit longer. I'm not going to do a lot of filming here because I've not got much memory card space left, so I need to save some space for tomorrow. But yeah, this is Ludham. Overcast, breezy, but dry. of chute or something. If anyone's got any ideas what that's for, leave a comment. I don't know if it's to allow water to escape from somewhere, I don't know. I don't remember it being there last time. But would I go inside there at night? No, I would not. I'm a big believer in the paranormal world, and I do like reading about it, but would I like to experience it? Maybe not on my own. Mr. Ranger there, just headed off down the river. Apologies if there's a lot of wind noise. I've got these like stick-on microphone fluffy things to go on this GoPro, but I've not got round to doing that as yet. But here we are at the cross, which it looks a bit twisted. Doesn't look as straight as it once was. I believe this is where the altar was of the Abbey. Yeah, it says that on the sign. This marks the area where the altar was. So yeah, another famous part of this location. Just had another listen to the talking bench. So anyone that comes up here wants to know the history about the surrounding areas and the Abbey, and it's well worth sitting down for a few minutes and having a listen. But yeah, there's definitely some listing going on there, isn't there? But I'll turn you off now because it is very windy, and I'm conscious of that, so I'll catch you in a bit. So finally then, as we wrap up day 6, Thursday, still at St Benet's, just given the swans some dinner, and I'm just preparing my own. As you can see, got the barbecue going. Wait for that to heat up. I've got some pork steaks and some sausages, so they'll be going on there shortly. But it's been another chilled out day today, not really done much. I'm going to be going up the Abbey a bit later on, well not right up to it, in the dark, and taking a couple of pictures of my phone and some pictures of the moorings, which I'll probably post online if they're any good. But for tomorrow's plan will be to, I think I'll take a trip down to Ranworth, see if I can get in there for about mid to late morning. And then in the afternoon head down towards Horning, Wroxham Way, and then I'll decide where I'm going to be spending my last night. So I've got about half an hour's worth of memory card left, so that should be enough for tomorrow, including to do a brief walkthrough as well. So from me at St Benet's Abbey, I'll see you all tomorrow.